So, welcome to Shaking the Culture. I'm your host, Diana, and I'm here with
Kenarri, Shaking the Culture times Kenarii. That's what we doing right now. So yeah,
exciting. It's lit.
exciting.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came up to wanting to do music.
Okay, so I don't know. I always feel like I just been like a music nut. Like I just love music for real. I feel like that's everybody, but not like I really be like dissecting it, analyzing it, artists, producers, like just trying to figure out. So one day I was just like, let me try it out. Like I like it so much, I feel like I could do it. And I had some friends that were producers, so they would send me beats and I would get on them. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I like this for real. I'm gonna keep doing this.
But at what age did you want to, or what age did you start experimenting with the music stuff?
Really recently, I'm 20 right now.
Okay.
I'm 20 right now. I would say summer of 2019, I want to say.
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago at all, for real. But I really like that's when I started taking it serious. Like I started going to the studio, started planning projects and all of that. I'm really new out here for real. I'm really a baby.
Yeah, no, you are, but you have a flow that's crazy. Like, I like it because it's not no. Damn, I don't want to throw shade, but it's not like some other people,
It's
like
not
in
like
the
most
industry.
female rappers.
Yeah,
Like,
because you're actually talking your shit on there. You're not really on some like, I don't know how to
no,
say
I feel
it.
you. I feel you. And that's really not that. And that's not even me trying to do that. Like I'm just literally like real laid back, chill. I don't be out there like that. So my lyrics just be like, I don't know, cool, laid back, chill, just talking my shit. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah,
But I'm not trying to be out there for real. I don't know.
yeah.
If
So
that makes
how
sense.
did you come? So what was your first song that you dropped ever?
My first song was the cleanup. That was a funny song. Everybody said it was like a diss song, but I didn't think it was a diss song. I was just writing. I was just angry at the time. But that was my first song. It's only on SoundCloud. It's only on SoundCloud.
So we have to go back.
We can
after
play
this
it. We can
afternoon.
play it. But
All right, definitely. I don't even know if I have SoundCloud on here, but definitely we could definitely look into that. So what do you have in the works? Who have you worked with? Who do you want to work with?
so in the works right now, I have a single dropping. We're gonna play that. It's called Japan. It's featuring Epic. I'm looking dead at the camera, but it's featuring my friend Epic. That's a banger for. I feel like that's really like a summer banger for real. Artists I want to work with for real. Right now, I mean, you talking about like local people or like big people?
Local right now, because gotta do local.
Okay, local right now. I actually got a song with Surf.
I don't know who that is, to be honest with you.
Surf Sam, yeah. He's hard. He's hard. We got a song coming up. That's somebody I actually wanted to work with for real. I want to work with really Muddy Maya. I found one of her songs on the Apple Music playlist, and I really fuck with her vibe for real. I want to definitely collab with her. And really my friends for real. Like me and my friends that do music, we have a lot of good stuff in the works for real too.
Yeah,
So
I know you worked with Kodasak.
we did. Me and Cul-de-sac
Yeah.
for sure. Still got stuff on the way.
No, I can't wait to hear it. He's dropping soon too. I believe he's dropping like.
He's dropping his Wonder Kid. Yeah.
Yeah. When is he
Yeah.
dropping? I know he's dropping it soon.
I'm
I know
not
it's like in a
sure.
countdown, honestly, and I know it's a couple of days.
I'm
But
not.
I
I'm not
can't
sure when
wait.
he's dropping it, but that's gonna be up. So shout out Cul-de-sac Kid. Shout out my dog.
Yeah, no. I can't wait to hear the Señorita remix.
That's gonna be
With
hard.
your-
That's with Dono too. Dono is hard.
Yeah.
The singer, she's hard. That's somebody else I want to work with for real. Gotta work with Dono.
Okay. Any producers you want to work with?
Producers, no, it's a lot of producers I want to work with. These really like famous people for real, like Super Mario beats. Definitely Metro.
Oh,
I like Buddha
definitely.
Bless.
Yeah.
Backwoods. He do a lot of like Sofago stuff. You heard of Sofago?
I heard of him, but I'm not like so into him.
He produced a lot of Sofago stuff. I like the like alternative beats for real.
Okay. How would you describe your style of rapping?
I would say it's a good balance. It's a very good balance of like feminine and masculine.
Okay.
Like you can definitely feel my feminine persona while I'm rapping, but it's like people be like, you writing this shit like a nigga. Like this sound like a nigga song. But you can. I'm not gay though, so it's not like no. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I can do it.
You could do
I
both.
can do it, yeah.
Dang, don't blame me. Is there do you have a favorite line you've ever written that you're like, yo, this one right here, like, yo, did I really just come up with this?
Off the top. Ooh, let me see. Off the top of my head, can I think of one? I can't think of one off the top of my head, but it's a song I have coming out on my album. It's called Wish, and that has a lot of like captions in it.
Oh, really?
It has a lot of. If I look at the lyrics right now, I could pull some up. But it just be on the lookout. It's gonna be on the album, which we'll talk about the EP too.
Oh,
EP
really?
on the way. I got EP on the way.
Okay.
I just said a lot in one sentence, but
No, you're good.
I just said so much in one sentence.
No, you're good. So how do you come about coming up with your EP and your album? How do you decide what songs go on there, what songs don't?
It's really a really natural process for real. I'm not one where I'm like, I need to drop a project right now and then pull a whole bunch of songs together. It has to come naturally for like I have to listen to the songs over like months and be like, okay, this is something I would actually listen to in the car. Like me and my cousin be playing songs. I used to play songs for my sisters and everything. I gotta get the approval first. You feel me? And then once I really, after a few months, cause if you listen to a song for 6 months straight, 3 months, like, and you can still listen to it, it's a good song. Like, you feel me? You don't get tired out for real. So that's how I do it, like a time test for real. And I don't know, I just get a feeling like, let's drop. It's time to drop.
Drop it, yeah.
And then get the cover art, features, you feel me? Load it up to the distributor, all of that.
Okay, so how do you know that you're, like when you let your siblings listen to your music and your cousin, how do you know, like, is there a certain face that you're like, okay, or is there a certain face that they do or reaction or something that they say, you're like, all right, you don't have to say nothing, I'm gonna go back?
Usually they warm up to it. Like the first time I play a song, it might be like, I don't know, but that's I also attribute to that, like I'm kind of alternative in a way. So off rip, the first listen, you might be like, I don't know for real.
Fair.
But it's something that gets stuck in your head, and you be like, what's that song? They'll be like, what's that song where you said so and so?
Yeah, that lyric.
Yeah, that lyric.
That one lyric. He's like, yeah, well, that song, I don't know the lyric, but I know that.
Or I'll play it like a different time. Like the first time, it won't hit. I'll play it a different time, and they'll be like, what's this? Like, what is this you? You feel me? What's this? So that's kind of how I know for real.
How did it come about telling your family that you wanted to do music, and especially being in Atlanta?
Telling my family wasn't that hard. Just because they're pretty like supportive and everything. That wasn't, it was just like, I'm about to do music. Like, y'all want to hear this song? I'm about to do a song for real. And I was like performing it for my dad. He was like, well, if you're going to be a rapper, then perform it for me. So it's like, doing stuff like that. It was real cool.
As siblings, how did they go about when you told them that you wanted to be a rapper?
They supported it. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's gang.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
Do
gang.
They hype you up before like your events and stuff like that? Because I know they're here.
They actually went with me to like a performance. I performed at a bar.
Okay.
They were there. Okay. Yeah, I got keep it in the family for real, because that's real support.
That new Japan cover, how did that come about? That was fine. It was dope. That was hard. That was everything.
Thank you.
So how you come up with that art, and how do you actually come up with your visuals as well? Because I know you're doing a music video with Marco Shooter. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So we talk about all the two covers. I got 2 covers coming out for my single. Usually for the cover, I have like an idea in my head. Usually I like to do like a photo shoot or something, and then do something how the graphic designer work with the picture that I take at the photo shoot. But I really just give it up to the graphic designer. Shout out Samaria Silk. Shout out Silk's Island. I just be like, you got it. Like, whatever you want to do. I tell her, like, the basic idea, and she'll just go with it. She'll just do what she got to do. And 9 times out of 10, whatever she sent me back, it's like, okay, it's approved. It's off rip. Because she's like that. Me and Marco, that's for the cover. That's for the EP cover. The EP is going to be titled The Only Way Out Is Through. Okay, because that's facts. The only way out is through. And that kind of has some thought going to it for real. Like, I don't know, he brought out like the spotlight. It was a good shoot for real. It was a very direct shoot. And then I already knew like I wanted like red vibes, for like a dark type of like a grunge type of vibe.
How did you guys meet? How did you and your graphic designer meet or come across?
Through Marco, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had put me on with her.
Okay.
We did a shoot back for one of my singles, 40. Did you listen to 40?
Yeah.
That one. Okay, so same team. Yeah.
Okay.
He shot it, and then he was like, yo, I got a graphic designer, boom, 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 boom. He did all of that, and yeah, that's who I'm sticking with for sure. And for that, those things.
Yeah. What about Marco? How do you meet Marco, the shooter?
Just know each other from like school. We all went to like the same schools, kind of, sort of, same school cluster type of thing. So you just be knowing folks like
no,
at different places.
Yeah, I was talking to someone earlier, and they were like, yeah, no, I was like, because I'm from Gwinnett, so
oh, for real?
Yeah,
Where you go to high school?
I went to Central.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I'm from Gwinnett, so when I stepped out here and started hanging out with like the bucket list and everyone, I was like, yo, y'all all know each other.
Yeah, somebody knows somebody. Like somebody knows somebody.
Somebody's like, yo, you know that person? I'm like, what the heck? Like I thought Gwinnett was small. Yo, Atlanta is so small.
No, for real.
You know everybody. Like that's how you know.
You literally, like I saw a tweet. It was like you literally one friend or one partner away from knowing somebody in Atlanta, literally.
Exactly. And every single time I thought Atlanta was so big, but yet it's so small. So the title, you said the only way
out is through. The only way out is through.
So how did that come about?
That's something, I don't know, like that's something, it's just a quote. I was thinking what I should title the next project. First it was gonna be Mania. But I don't know, I kind of wanted something a little more direct. Like Mania, that's kind of like abstract. I might save that. But I would just wanted something direct. Like the only way out is through. That's facts. Period. Like the only way you're gonna get out of something, whatever you're going through, you gotta go through that. You can't ignore it. You feel me? You just gotta get through it. So that really resonated because I done, especially in the past year, 2020, I done been through just a whole like mental like just getting myself right in like the past year for real.
Yeah.
So you just gotta go. You don't know. You just gotta go through that. You just gotta go through it. Whatever you gotta get done, you gotta go through it. You gotta get it done. Period.
Yeah. So now that we're in May and we're like Mental Health Awareness Month, so what's your whole opinion with that? How do you feel like people should go about it? And especially since you were going through it kind of whole 2020, tell us a little bit more about that.
There's definitely like a big stigma on mental health. Even with it becoming more like people talk about it more, like depression and anxiety and all that, people talk about it. But it's like a whole array of stuff for real. And people act like I feel like people act like they're real open to it and real sensitive to it. But nah, in most situations, if you bring up like something that's going on with you personally, folks be like I don't know, like this, it's like a touchy, it's like a sensitive topic for real. But I feel like you should be able to talk about that kind of stuff in normal conversations because it's normal stuff that everybody go through. Like, you know, you might have a few days you feel down, you don't really want to do nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know. I feel like people would feel like a lot more normal and like included if people just
actually.
Yeah, but it's a stigma. Like people feel weird about talking about it. That's what I'm saying. It needs.
Yeah.
I don't know. More conversations need to be had. Essentially.
So how did you go through it, or what do you think would have helped you a little bit more while you were going through it? And who did you like talk to? Was it your family, or do you have that one friend that you actually spoke to?
You gotta have. I know people like the new trend is like it's just you. You don't need nobody for real. But no, you need a solid circle that, like I said, you can talk about that stuff with for real. And you just need people that you can go to. Like if any given moment you can go to them about nothing, and they're not gonna look at you differently after. That's very important to have around you. And I feel like mental health is not like it's a part of normal life. Like, it should literally be like exercising. You feel me? Like, when you exercise your body, you go to the gym and everything. But when we talking about going through it, like, how do you do that? I say faith, bro. Like, gotta believe in something, your higher being, or like the universe, whatever you believe in. You just gotta believe everything gonna work out at the end of the day.
Yeah,
definitely.
What do you think about when people go to therapy? Would you ever go to therapy, or did you ever think about going to therapy?
I've been to therapy. Like, it's good to be able to have a conversation with somebody that's not. And like I said, it's good to have personal people that like you can talk to. But sometimes like you don't really want to tell nobody some stuff. You don't want to tell people some stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go through it alone either. So it's like, go to a therapist and y'all can just talk about it.
Yeah, because I feel like some people are like so against that sometimes because they're like, how does this person know what I'm going through? You can't relate, you know. And other people are like, are the therapists doesn't really care about their job, and they're just like, okay, here's some medication, so
right,
you know,
they don't be caring. You got to find a good therapist. Like, you got to know yourself. You got to know if you want somebody that's going to agree with you and you feel me, gas you up, find somebody like that. If you want somebody that's going to give you a different perspective, find somebody like that. It's lots of therapists. Like, it's just, like I said, that should be normal. Like, I feel like everybody should go to a therapist. Everybody got something that they just don't want to bring up from the past for real, but that junk sit on you. You need to go to the therapist.
Exactly,
you need to go to the therapist. Just talk it out.
No, I agree on that. So,
yes,
music video. How did that come about? I saw your music video. Working
We
on
had
it.
been planning that. Yeah, me and Epic had the song Japan. We had the song for like a year, and I was like, we've been saying we're gonna do something to it, and finally you just gotta be like, let's just do it. I'm like, this weekend, we're gonna get it done for sure.
Yeah, I wish I was there. I was like, I had
It's
something else
okay.
to do.
It's okay.
But I'm like, yo, no, it looked hard as hell. You, like I said, you had Marco on there. I saw that money you had, so I can't wait to see the whole concept of it. The BTS was hard.
Yes, and we actually had, that's the first time I've actually done like a music video with like,
really?
we actually, not my first music video, but where we had scenes. I guess it's not my first music video doing that, but we actually, this one we actually had scenes for, like we had a whole little storyline going. So I'm excited to see how that play out. Especially with the videographer I work with. Shout out Vamp in Paris, La Paris Visuals. Upcoming videographer. He really, I don't know, I fuck with upcoming people because it's
Me
like,
too. I feel like they're so more humble.
Yeah, they're more humble. You more
fun.
hungry about it. Like I don't know, he got so many different ideas going. I just be like, same thing with him. I just give him the video, bruh. And I'd be like, what we gonna do with it? Like, you tell me type junk. Because as a videographer, you an artist too type of thing. As a graphic designer, you an artist too. So I like hearing everybody perspectives when it come to like designing and doing music videos and all of that. I give a lot of freedom to like the people doing it.
So what is the storyline behind Japan? If you could tell us.
Stay tuned. I can't really describe it. It's not going to make sense if I describe it. Like, y'all just got to see it. It's one of those things you're going to see it. You're going to be like, oh, okay. It's a vibe.
All right. So do you mind sending me that? I don't know if you already sent it to me. So we could
the
play
song?
a small clip of it to see.
How do you feel about mental health, Diana? Deanna. I'm sorry. I said the American one.
No, you're good. Everybody just knows me as Diana, so you're good. I feel like people do need to talk about it also. It's just that sometimes people don't want to, or because they don't want to be judged. And everybody's like, no, I'm not trying to judge you. Or like, no, I'm so open-minded. But in reality, it's like, nah, bitch.
They don't be.
You don't really be. So don't say, like, you know how people be like, yeah, I'm woke as fuck.
But they get uncomfortable when you bring stuff like that up. Like, I feel like it's nothing to be uncomfortable about. Like, okay, dog, then what we gonna do to get you through this? You feel me?
Yeah, but some people just don't know how to do it or take it, or like their face reactions. Sometimes you know when somebody says something and like their face reaction tells you everything, they don't even gotta say anything.
Yeah.
Some people don't know how to hide their face reactions, or like, yo, that shit is too. Because people will really be going through it, and it's the less people you expect. And when they tell you, like, what the fuck?
Like,
so you don't know how to take it either. So you're just like, But no, I feel like there's always going to be that one person you just automatically connect with.
Yeah.
Like the first time me and you met, which was like last weekend?
Yeah.
It was last weekend we like met in person.
In person, for real.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay, no, she's dope as fuck. I'm like, and you're such a sweetheart. Like, dude.
Ooh, that's you. That's you.
Dude, I'm like, yo, because when I saw you perform at the Bucket List, I was like, yo, she has that, like, don't fuck with me, but yet so chill vibes. She's like on some boss shit. And then you tell me that you were nervous the whole time.
I was like, I really just be nervous for real, and it be coming off as like serious. I be nervous.
Yeah, so I was like, and then when you came up to me that day at the event, the kickback, I was like, yo, she's such a sweetheart, like,
because we haven't seen each other and we just hadn't connected yet. Yeah. I'm like, that's Diana. I'm like, Chase, that. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, so I was just like, dude, that was dope though. That like you are really a sweet person. I feel like people see you or any like artist in general and probably be like, oh yeah, they're probably gonna be stuck up this and that. But in reality, they're like the best people to actually fucking talk to and shit like that, and like solid ass people.
That whole
too.
mean celebrity thing, you feel me? Like to be a celebrity, you got to be like, I don't know, like to yourself and like me and all of that. That's played out for real.
No, I agree. I feel like, but there are also those moments where you're like, okay, like I need my space, you know, like we're people as well. I can't have
and
cameras
not that I'm
up
a celebrity.
my face.
I'm not a celebrity, but I'm saying like as an artist, you feel me? That whole when you trying to come up, you don't gotta be mean.
You gotta be rude. Yeah,
literally. Like you need to be collaborating. You need to be
exactly.
nice.
Your name needs to go up higher network now on some like stuck up. Like you're not making these millions yet. But with that attitude, I don't know if you're gonna make those millions too.
People gotta like you. People gotta like you.
Right? I don't know. Did you send it to me? Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did. Okay, I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play this real quick.
Hey. Nah, everybody I sent this to, they was like, I knew this was the one. They like, Ken, this the one. This the one.
I fuck with the beat.
Shout out Easy Money Caleb. That's somebody I want to work with too. Easy Money Kayla, we worked on this, but this was like a free beat pack he had sent me. Okay. I actually want to like cook some shit up with him for real. Like, so. On the way. We got one up on him, we gon' let it ass down. Yeah, he all on me, he got bands all on me, he just tryna get me to the house. I need a 10 or a trip to Japan. Wanna hold man, I don't wanna hold hands. I'm running with 10s with my blow whole house. Yeah, the only cheap shit be the couch. But why they talking? Now they net, they no one play about this shit. Cash up with paper, me the homie before I walk up. Dude, that's hard, and I'm just gonna let you guys listen to that when it comes out. That is hard. I fuck with the beat heavy. You know, it's crazy. The story of that song is crazy. Like, literally, Epic hit me up on Instagram one day. He like, let's work. Uh-huh. I'm like, all right, bet. We don't even know we working on. Pull up one day. He got a studio in his house. And we didn't even have a beat or nothing. Mm-hmm. And I remember Caleb had sent me the free beat pack. I'm like, yo, I got these beats from whatchamacallit. Played it. He like, okay, you feel me? Let's just go with this one. Nobody had anything written for. I usually write. Nobody had anything written. Uh-huh. He laid his thing. I did mine. Then he did his again. Yeah, I did mine. And we were like, all right, bet. I guess it's what we got for this session. Yeah. Wasn't even expecting it to be good like that. Mm-hmm. Go home and I'm listening to it. I'm like, dang, we really slid on that. It'd be like the accidental moments for real. Yeah, I believe it. I feel like the connection when you have with your producer, your engineer, and everybody in the team in that room. Like on the spot. On the spot. That'd be the shit that's like, yo, this shit actually hits. Like, and it's like you said, it's those surprise moments where you're like, what? Like, yo, we just created that shit. That shit's bomb as fuck. That is dope. But where can we find you at? What do you have coming up? One of these releases? We got releases. Like I said, I'm dropping Japan May 14th. I got the music video coming out to that soon. The Only Way Out is Through EP is on the way. That is going to be crazy. I'm telling you, all the songs are good. These are some of the best songs I've written over the past 6 months for real. Nice. It's gonna be crazy. You can follow me on IG at it's ITS Kenarii, KENARRI. It's Kenarii. On Twitter, I think it's KEN_ARRI. And yeah, on my Instagram, I got a link tree, all my music videos on there. Apple Music, Kenarii, Spotify, Kenarii, all of that, and lots of stuff on the way. I'm excited. Thank you, Deanna. You're welcome. And that's it. Look at the camera. Okay.